Sorry for being late. I had a bit of a thing I needed to pay attention to. Basically, my roommate was. She asked me to help get water, and I thought it wasn't going to take too long, but it did take like slightly more than I thought it would. But we're here. Hi. Let me. Mm, Let me set up the chat so I can read it. Yeah, here we go. Hi. Okay, so the point of this stream is that today um, I'm going to be playing a bit of Shadow of the Earth Tree. Mm, I actually had the goal to play like way earlier than right now. You know, like I had scheduled a stream around the time that I would go live with the last of the Quebec videos, but a lot of you see I have a commission right now. I'm working on a commission for another YouTuber, and my goal was to stream once I was done with that commission. But ultimately, what happened is that I couldn't. The commission turned out to be a much bigger piece of work than I originally thought it would. So now we're in this situation where this is going to be like probably a long term piece of work. And but I was like dead set on not streaming until I was done with it. So yeah, that's why I went on such a long, accidental stream hiatus. But yeah, I'm back. I'm only back for a bit though. Like I have a lot of things I need to do. Tomorrow I'm leaving town to go to Mexico City. I have like a bunch of things planned. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot I need to do. I'm quite busy. Like, I thought I would be less busy after the Quebec series was done, but the preamble to finishing it was actually, uh, it's been just as busy as actually having it done. So I think it's gonna be maybe a very busy second half of September, and then in October things go back to normal. Uh, so I don't know if I'll be streaming regularly soon again, but at least for now, right? At least for now, we have maybe 2 or 3 hours together. Sorry for being late. Okay, I'm opening the game now. Wait, what? Oh, Elden Ring is updating. Oh yeah, I heard about this. I heard about this. I heard that there was going to be an update, and it was going to be like a very important update because apparently some of the end game bosses were like way too hard. And some people are like, uh, yeah, like not really happy with how difficult some of the bosses are. Yeah. Hello, just finished this video. Oh, okay. I hope you liked it. It's doing very well for Beast as far as we've commented. We've been commenting. Beast and I do this thing where we usually just talk about how our channels are doing, things like that. And yeah, last time we talked, he said that the video was performing so well. It was like at the moment at the top of his list. When you are publishing videos to YouTube Studio will tell you like your typical retention, right? Like this is how your top 10 videos performed in the last hour or so. And your channel is healthy if you are getting, if you're hitting that 5, right? If you're hitting that 5, that means that if your newest video is always top 5, that's good news. If your newest video is always like top 1, and that's like excellent news. You're like outdoing yourself every time you publish, and that's crazy. I have to say that at the moment Uh, the last Quebec episode is level 6, and level 6 is good, but it's not closing as hard as I would have liked it to close. um, I have to say that yeah, what I would have liked would be for that video to close in maybe at second or third, because at, you know, speaking even of today, right, the second Quebec is still the like fastest growing of them all. And I think back then my channel had a lot of hype, and right now it has less hype. So I'm gonna have to work really hard to get that thing, to get that ball rolling again. I used to be like blessed by the algorithm, and now the algorithm loves me a bit less. This is so sad. Anyway, I'm just talking to make time because Elden Ring is updating. It's at like 30% right now. I guess I should have known it was going to update, but I didn't think of it, honestly. I just didn't think of it. So, how is everyone doing? What are you all up to? Right now, I'm in some drama with my roommate. Because basically what's going on is that we have a teapot, right? It's an electric teapot, and she uses it to get like warm water, but she only wants the water. What she often does is that she warms things in the water in the teapot, and then she uses the water for something else. So she takes the water onto like crock pots, and then she uses the water from the crock pot. But I wanted to boil a potato, and I was boiling the potato on the kettle, right? So I was boiling the potato on the kettle, and then she was like astounded, because normally, you want if you want to use this kettle for just the water, actually infusing things in the kettle is like bad practice, I guess. Because then you have to clean it. If you make tea, then the tea goes in the walls. So it's not just like warm water anymore. It's now warm water infused with like whatever you put in it, and that's what's going on right now. She here. Oh, hey, welcome. Yeah, I require hot water to have my eyes washed a special way because eye problems. Oh, okay. Yeah. It sounds complicated. I've never heard about. Now I get eye potato. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll wash it after the stream, and been reading about a book about the Kurds. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I used to read history a lot. I used to be the kind of person who watch history videos for the content, but I think I've kind of reached the point where if I'm not going to make a video on a subject, I just don't read the books anymore, because I have to be very careful with my time. I don't know. The things I do for like enjoyment these days are doing things that are like so out of my area that they allow me to like disconnect. You gotta hide it away from yourself because it disturbs you? No. I guess potatoes are kind of ugly looking. Yeah. I mean, there are some like very symmetrical and pretty potatoes, but a lot of them are like roots, they're like actual roots. So they can take interesting shapes. Not all of them pleasant. Yeah, but the things I'm doing to like enjoy myself these days when it comes to like my activities is, for example, I watch Elden Ring lore videos to sleep. I also started. I don't really like Turkey Tom as like a concept, but he has covered a lot of people that I think have things about them that are interesting. So I started watching um, videos about these kind of people. I don't really like the idea. You know, I don't really like the idea that there are people online who are like infamous and people make a circus out of their lives. But yeah, you know, it's a thing that happens, and a lot of these people are very well documented. So um, I guess it's the kind of phenomenon that's more interesting because of the people doing the documenting than because of the people doing the people being documented. Hello, Fox Act. Hello. We're waiting for Elden Ring to update. Let me tell you how far along it is. It's at 80%, so very soon. It'll launch uh, very soon. Yeah. I think it's probably gonna be like 5 minutes or less. Gonna put it by the cleaning supply door. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'll go take it out later. Yeah, so this is kind of what I've been doing. I like hearing like stories of people. um, I'm surprised, you know, watching like old internet videos, how many trans women who didn't know they were trans women were there and were suffering like in very public and uncomfortable ways because they couldn't transition, and they just, you know, uh, decided to externalize their inability to be like socially navigable by uh, broadcasting themselves in very awkward situations. Uh, I think Christian is someone who qualifies in that, uh, you know, genre of person, but I also saw like an animator. You know, there was like a video of an animator that kind of liked the Danny Phantom fandom, and specifically a character whose name I forget because, you know, who remembers the names of Danny Phantom characters? But she's like a ghost that was like a metalhead and plays the guitar and stuff. And yeah, so he was like really standing this character, and it made him well, I I feel uncomfortable. You know, I feel uncomfortable when I know a person is suffering from gender dysphoria, but you know they have not openly come out. So you know, I feel uncomfortable calling them by what I think are the wrong pronouns. But yeah, it was kind of interesting how his story developed. Ember, I think. Yeah, Ember. Yo, hey bees, welcome. We're playing Elden Ring. The game has just launched, so let me just switch the screens now. Am I here? Hello. Okay, I think I am. Yo, we're gaming. I'll be gaming because I finished the Quebec series at long last. Yeah, so this is kind of what I've been doing for entertainment these days. Just that's the controller. Don't mind it. Yeah, I've been listening to videos of like interesting people being interesting. I have to say I'm part of the problem then, because I don't really like drama YouTubers, but I will on occasion watch their videos. Yeah. It's so sad. You know, I was not too long ago. I was watching the stream of a guy on YouTube that I don't really like. It's someone who's made a like an attack piece on me before. Uh, but you know, he presents himself as this kind of like serious opposition, anti-system, anti-normative YouTuber. But all the videos he makes are about like, uh, yeah, just like being drama, involving drama, things like that. Yeah. And I was watching one of his streams because it like appeared on my recommended for some reason, and he was just like asking his viewers like, "Hey guys, what's the latest drama?" And I'm like, "Bruh, how how do you want us to take you seriously if this is like how we know you operate?" And yeah, sad. I've been listening to Stephen Kotkin lectures. Oh, I don't know that guy. Who is he? Did you tell them about your trans trips to public healthcare? Oh, that's crazy. I have to tell you, if you guys want to know about that, it's a very long story. But in short, Mexico has public healthcare, and it's a very good system for most things. But let's say that the trans protocol is like incredibly new, and a lot of people are like deeply, deeply misinformed about how. Eh? Where's the map? Okay, well, a lot of people are like deeply misinformed about. Uh, yeah, about how he's writing these massive biographies of Stalin. Oh, wow, that sounds interesting. Yeah, so healthcare is public, but it's very underfunded, and there's a lot of bureaucracy, and the bureaucracy is not like the most efficient thing in the world. And I started my process to transition on like June 15th. Yeah, June 15th. Um, what's going on here? Scadu Altus. Oh no, it's Shadow, yeah. That sounded fake. Do you not like Stalin? What? Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest Stalin fan here. Yeah. I had a period of my life where I was really looking at the Soviets, but that's kind of gone, honestly. A fragment, okay. Monk's missive made the best win. What? Mm-hmm. New cross map. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I used to like read a lot of the Soviets, but then I guess I kind of had my feeling. It eventually became more of like a special interest and something that I felt was becoming conductive to like political action. Uh, and I think a lot of leftists, you know, like me, uh, kind of fall in that in some moment of their journey where they start looking at the Soviet Union and they say like, oh well, what did these guys do? And then we start collecting like the Soviet facts, like their Pokemon, and then your politics becomes having arrived to some positions, but you never do anything with them, and that's like the big problem of Soviet studies. I abandon here my heart. Yeah. Yeah, you just waste a lot of your well, I wouldn't say waste because it's important to know, but you spend a lot of your time learning highly technical information that uh, at least in my case I've not yet used. Mm, but yeah, in my time I also read like a Stalin biography, but it was by a Mexican writer. In Mexico, Trotskyism is a lot more. Okay, wait. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. That guy. Hmm. I don't agree with your worldview, lady. But sure. Hmm. Okay, so you've been charmed. Probably like mind control or something. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Okay, 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 okay. Hi guys, it's a party in here. Yeah, there's quite a few people. Hi. But yeah. Um yeah, we were talking about like Soviet studies. They're interesting, but yeah, not very practical. I in my own time read like my share of that stuff. My conclusions was that I ended up sympathizing with Trotskyism more, but by the end of the day, it was just kind of like, just kind of like, eh. Um, there's this guy, I forget his name. Yeah, it's a Polish journalist. I forget the name of the guy, but he makes the case that a lot of the Russian authors and the Russian thinkers, viewed from the point of view of Eastern Europe, non-Russian Eastern Europe, it's kind of like, uh, yeah, these guys that are so celebrated for being like good at literature or good at whatever. From our point of view, they're more like uh, people justifying imperialism, and that they are seen in the same way that like Jamaican writers write about the British, for example. Wow, that horse is carrying a lot of weight. He's going like very fast for the amount of weight that he's carrying. Mikela is a Sosia's name. Imagine being in a class with someone named Mikela. Yeah, it's Mikela as in Michael, I think. Scadu Altus. Yes. Okay, now I have a map of the place. A lot of diversity, geographic diversity. Let's see what's over there. Dab. Yeah. So that's the thing, there's this French writer that I like a lot who's called Albert Camus, and uh, what he writes about are often like very philosophical texts, and he's known uh, in French literature as one of the guys who was in the circle of the existentialists. And the existentialists are like a group of writers who were very interested in like what's it like to uh, exist in a world where meaning is not objective and things like that. And Albert Camus is like one of the main people in that movement, along with some others. and he wrote a book called The Stranger, L'étranger, and it's a very good book. Um, but there are people who like rightfully criticize the way he writes the Algerian characters in that book, because none of them have dialogue and they just exist to be, you know, killed or uh, discussed by the protagonist in ways that are, you know, conductive to conflict. And uh, a lot of people say that, you know, Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, these guys can be observed in the same way, but instead of the relationship between French people and Algerians, it's more the relationship between Polish people and Russians, for example. So yeah. Uh, it, Something similar happens with like political theorists and these figures, and I have to say I sympathize with that, because in my case with like Americans, right, there are a lot of people that Americans consider like heroes, but from the point of view of Mexico, you know, people like James K. Polk are like criminals and looters and things like that. So yeah, it's like, why we all disagree. Pushkin comes to mind as a Russian imperial. Yeah. Alexander Pushkin. I've heard that he also falls into this thing of like glorification. Most of my reaction to Soviet studies was, well, it's interesting, but what can we do in practice? Because it felt very theoretical and abstract. Yeah, I mean, what we need to understand is that the Soviets were like in a very particular position, and it's a position that cannot be replicated, at least right now. Like like why, you know? We can better economize our attention by looking at things to solve and shit. Life is pain. I'm rich and have gambling addiction, and I like opera. Yeah, that's Dostoevsky for you. I made a big mistake. I stepped back into a previous area, jumping off from like a more advanced area. This sucks. Polk is a cute name though. Makes me think of polka dots. Or maybe I'm skibidi brained. Yeah. No. It's okay. His name was like James K. Polk. He's the guy who went to war with Mexico and then took our northwest, and it was sad because it was most of our territory, but now people are like, you know, they got Texas. It's not like we would want that back, you know. Yeah, Texas is crazy these days. I wouldn't want to go. I went the wrong way. I took a wrong turn. Okay, so here left, and I think the house I'm supposed to go is either of these. You know, I have to say that these cathedrals look really modern. Yeah, they look very this is supposed to be like a prehistoric people in the context of the game, but they are, you know, a lot of these buildings look like the modern buildings of the other people. What? A guy. Cry more. Sad. No! Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, we need some distance, you and I. Ah! I feel like I'm gonna get wrecked. Ah! Another cancer to thy joy. Okay. I hate your haircut. I mean, Texas got out of Mexico a good decade before he joined the US. Yeah, no, but it's cope because it was actually like an American plan to get Texas, you know? Yeah. The thing that happened back then was that the territory of Texas was really empty, and there was a guy called Guadalupe Victoria who was one of the first presidents of Mexico, and he was like a liberal idealist. He was like a really uh, uh, enthusiastic guy about like liberal projects, and he honestly believed that, you know, the liberals had more in common among themselves than the monarchies and stuff. And then what that meant was that uh, we would not fight, we would get along and stuff, and there would never be problems and things like that, you know, because it's like we have the same values, why should we fight? And then what ends up happening is that he has the problem that the Texan frontier is very underpopulated, and you know, there are like not enough Mexicans to go north, and there are a lot of people there who Mexico was trying to colonize as well, you know, like the Comanche Native Americans. And yeah, so things were bad. He had this problem of like there's not enough people to live there. How could this be? Oh. Yeah, so there was this problem of like, yeah, what do we do? There's not enough space. You know, I mean, we have too much space but too little people, so it's not like we're taking advantage of our territory as well as we'd like. So we started inviting Americans, telling them like, "Oh yeah, my guy, if you want to convert to Catholicism, like we'll set you up with like land and shit." But the Americans had at this moment in time an ideology called the Manifest Destiny, where their secret objective, or well, not really secret, but their overall objective was creating a trans-oceanic country. So they wanted to reach, you know, the United States, the Atlantic coast, and then the Pacific coast, like that. And then what happens is that there's like this system of mutual incentives where they want to go west, and we need people to go north, so we invite them to settle, but then they want to keep living as Americans. They don't want to convert to Catholicism. They start living under like their own system of law, and the frontier was always like one of these places where you could never really enforce law in like a streamlined way. So yeah, that was a problem. And then what happens is that eventually these people decided that they would rather be an American state than a Mexican state, and they start a war for their independence because a guy who admittedly sucked asked them for a cannon. Yeah, I think it was that. They asked him for a cannon, and then the Texan said like, "No, it's our cannon. If you want it, come and take it." Ah, yeah. And literally, that was the first flag of Texas. It was a flag of a cannon, and it said, "Come and take it." Inshallah, we keep our country trans. Yeah, hope so. Yeah, I heard that Biden said that trans issues were going to be like the civil rights issue of the decade for the United States. Uh, but if they were, I don't think he succeeded at being like Lyndon B. Johnson. It's like, eh. I expected more care. Anyway, so in Mexico, trans healthcare is good, but the bureaucracy is bad. And admittedly, it's kind of outdated as well in some important aspects. So in my case, for example, I don't have like a gender dysphoria diagnosis in order to like get my medication. I got what's called a gender identity disorder diagnosis, and that's like ooh, a subscriber, yay. Yeah, I basically got diagnosed with like the 80s version
Good evening,
of
from the German lands.
Ooh. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, oh, you're the first person who actually uses the voice feature. That's so cool. Yay. Thank you, Evi. Yay. Are you going to stay for the stream? Yeah. I'm just gonna game right now. I don't know what this place is, honestly. I kind of forgot what we were doing. I just know this is a new area, and just doing progress in like all directions is like a good thing. There we go. Yeah, so anyway, Mexican independence soon. We're celebrating like 203 years, I think. Yeah, something like that. Independence was achieved in 1821, but people like to say it's 1810 because that's when the war started. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. I don't wanna. I'd rather not. Okay. Okay, stay over there. Are there people here? Am I going to have to fight more? Oh god. Oh god. I need a plan and I don't have one, and I can't look at the map. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, it seems like there's a castle there, but there's also like a small hill up here. Yeah, thank you. You're actually the first person to make a donation on this channel. You know, this channel still doesn't have like the thing where you can make donations because it's very small and it's not monetized. You know, the streaming has grown like considerably slower than the other activities. But ooh, yeah, but I incorporated that like stream elements thing for still having the opportunity. Oh my god, that was like, no, I'm cornered. Okay. Oof. Oh my god, I went through the wall. That's Destiny Sullivan. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're trying to survive like Okay, that's sad. There were like 10 people there though. That's not Oh, I see. Well, honored to be the first one. Yeah, you're the first person to give a donation to the stream. This idea I got from like another friend that started at the same time as me, but now her channel is like huge. Like it's even bigger than my video essay channel. Who, when she began, she also used stream elements. Ooh, another notification. What was it? I think it's a subscription. Mm, I don't know. I set up all these like notifications like 2 years ago, I think. I forget what they mean. Destiny Sullivan just subscribed. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Yay. We're growing our empire here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm just gonna try to get the money. I'm just gonna dash through these guys. Whatever. You know, I could fight you, but fighting you is an investment. And what if I can just like take your treasure without fighting? Is there treasure here? Whoa. Oh. Oh, I see. It's his weapon. I see. I see. Oh no. Oh, that's what was that notification again? These are all based off of the theme song, by the way. So I composed them like a very long time ago. Oh, oh, oh! No, behind me. Ah! No! I got cornered in a rock. Ah! Cornered in a rock. Just like the American military. Oh, ha, 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 ha. I am like the funniest person alive. Oh god, no! Ah! Okay. Okay. Black Steel Twin Blade. Okay. So the interesting thing then, up here was that guy's weapon. Glad we got that. Why are there so many of you? I don't. Ah! Ah! Okay. Drink. No. Oh, okay. Ah, it's raining money tonight, girly. It's getting the bag. Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, you made the alarms yourself? Yeah. Nah, this guy's sword is the funniest person alive. Yeah. Yeah, I made the alarms myself. I made them in like a piano app a long time ago. I play guitar. I was like a jazz musician when I was a teenager, and yeah, I guess I have like a very basic level of composition knowledge. It's not like the thing I do the most, but if you were like a teen and you had like Hatsune Miku things that you played with back then, and you were just kind of interested in like games that had like a music composition aspect to them, you could learn about that. What? What's going on? Somewhere a great rune has broken, and so too has a powerful charm. Oh no! So the thing that was helping my friends get along is no longer obligatory. You like jazz? I myself didn't much, but I had a teacher that was like crazy about it. So he just gave me a lot of his knowledge, not all of it. My brother was also into guitar, and we had a kind of rivalry over that. But yeah, you know, right now our relationship has changed a lot. He has changed a lot as a person as well since those days. Well, Nice, I used to learn some jazz guitar. Improv is crazy though. Yeah, like if you're actually good at it, I think you can fit yourself in most genres of music, but it's still like I think you need to practice because uh, every genre has like its own particularities. Oh my god. I'll tell you the truth. In this game, the dogs have always been like the scariest thing to me. I wish these guys were like eating them. They're eating the dogs. Okay, there we go. Please leave. I really like their fashion. I really like their clothes, but their clothes are honestly not very good armor. I would do it for the fashion, but not for the not for the looks. Pow 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 pow. Yeah. Okay. So this is another high area of the map. Ooh. Uh-oh. Hmm. What did you drop? I really like the concept of these enemies as well. They're perfumers, so they actually fight you with like bottles of perfume, and the thing you are hurt by are like special effects. Scented. Okay. There we go. Well, the perfume was nice, but guess that's it. All of that for a smithing stone? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That was nothing. I wish there was like a site of grace nearby because I feel like I've moved so far up, like physically, and if I return to where I want to return right now, I'm probably going to lose a lot of like that distance I've walked. Yeah, no, this is I can't make this jump, bro. No. No. Well, maybe I can take that guy down. You know, if I'm not being successful, maybe I can like take a person down. Coming down to my level. Ah! This is so sad. Okay, yes. I missed! No! Ah! Oh, wait. Rolling sparks. Okay, that looks like a fire spell. That's good because that's kind of my thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so well, discussing the HRT, it's all right. Mexico has like public health care. That's great. Very grateful, but you know, uh, it's very hard to work around the protocols because the protocols are like super old. Okay, and people are likely to give you like medicines that are a bit outdated, for example. Like right now I have some drama with a thing called ethinyl estradiol, which is like a type of estradiol that's not even recommended for cis women these days because its prolonged use has associated risks of um, What's up with that bear? Why does it have red hair? Eh, eh. Oh, it's like a panda. Ooh. No! Okay. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Stake of America. Okay. I'm guessing the Stake of America is like near him. We're gonna take down the bear. I'm gonna try fighting. Well, no. I'm gonna use a puppet. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah. So what's going on is that there are a lot of medicines that are like not safe anymore. But because the hospital's protocols are so old, they will still like recommend them. And honestly, not ideal. Ugh. Yeah, you're just put in this position where, like, if you want healthcare for yourself, you need to go out of your way and be really specific and argue for what you need, which would be crazy if you were trying to get any other, like, medical procedure done. Like, if you wanted to get, like, diabetes medication, for example, and the doctor was like telling you, nah bro, you need to get like stuff that isn't insulin but an insulin derivative, like people would be crazy about that. They would say like, no. Oh, okay. My meat bag is doing well. That's all he needs to do for now, being a meat bag. Ah! No! Oh god. He is very strong. He punishes mistakes very hard. Ah. Wow. A lot of people don't find this game relaxing. And honestly, they're right. It's kind of crazy people do this for fun. Wait, what? Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Ah! Come on, just turn around, No. I gotta say though, I find him cute. Like, I actually like that he looks like a red panda. He's just like a very grown up one. In Elden Ring, what happens in lore is that that guy is like a creature of the Crucible, and the Crucible is kind of a difficult concept to explain. It's like, imagine, you know how when animals are evolving, they do like random mutations, and there's not necessarily an order in which things develop. People just, like develop, creatures develop, and they develop without any necessary like order. Oh god. Yeah. The crucible is meant to represent something like that. You know, it's like the natural degree of chaos that happens in life. And in Elden Ring, it's like a force. It's like an actual physical object. And there are some creatures that are like blessed by the crucible, or who are closer to them, or who have interacted directly with the crucible, and these people are likely to have, you know, aspects of their body that look chaotic is the right word, I think. So, you know, horns where there shouldn't be horns, maybe um, wings where there shouldn't be wings. Yeah, stuff like that. Stuff like that. And what this bear very clearly is a crucible bear. First of all, because he's red and the patches of hair that he has are growing in indiscernible patterns. And because he has horns. Like, if you look very close at him, you'll see he has horns. And that's like the most typical physical feature of a creature that's being touched by the crucible. Touched by the crucible does not necessarily mean that you literally touch the crucible. It's just like a figure of speech that you were like blessed by it, that you interacted with it. Any of those things, right? So yeah, it's that kind of thing. So if you look at the bear, it's very clear that it's a crucible bear. Ugh. He's just so slow though. Ah! Damn. I have more fun with challenging than relaxing games. Okay, actually I do too. But I'm recently learning stuff in like my mental health journey, which is the story of the spoons. Do you know the spoons? Uh, it's a Sith legend. It's not something that Master Yoda would tell you. Nah, nah, nah. So the idea is that it's like important to think of your energy, like your available energy, let's say, as as something that you have like a finite amount of in a given day. So given that's just like the reality of it, you should learn to like be somewhat conscientious of that fact. Um, Whoa. No, but I want to spoon. No, me too. Yeah, you should be somewhat conscientious of the fact that in any given day you only have so much energy to engage something challenging or something that gives you like a hard time, you know? So, if you are, for example, someone who has to work like a very high intensity job, it would do you good to find hobbies that are not like equally high intensity, because if every day you are like biking 10 kilometers and then you go work like a very long shift and things like that, then you know you are kind of submitting your body to a lot of a lot of physical demand. And if you have a mental illness like autism, for example, well, not a mental illness, a condition like autism, for example, it will be very easy for you to get tired. Um, yeah, it will be very easy for you to get tired. It will be very easy for you to, like, maybe struggle with certain tasks. Um, so you should try to be economic with your time. You know, you should try to uh, live with the understanding that you have a finite amount of energy each day, and use that energy in such a way that you don't, you know, you don't end up like exhausting yourself for the things that you need to do. And I guess that for me, that's been like a useful way to think of this game, because even though I really enjoy it, you know, given the kind of game it is, it obviously takes away, it implies a physical effort dealing with frustration, right? It's like a mana bar that's depleted. Yes, exactly, yes. And the analogy of the spoons is to basically think of your of your mana bar as like spoons. So instead of like mana that's like continuous, imagine mana that's discrete. So instead of like a flow, because a flow is maybe difficult to visualize, you take it as like a number, like a closed number. And once you do that, well, you work off the understanding that that you want to do activities that do not like drain away all of your spoons. You want to like have enough spoons to do like lots of stuff in a day that does not necessarily like drain you completely. And this game, I love it, but it does tug at my spoons. It is what it is. Okay, he's going for me. Okay. Good moment to drink. Come for me. Ah! Okay, not like that. Whoa. How do I... Whoa. No! Oh god, That was bad. Oof. No! I reacted too slow. Try to put your rewards after your most annoying quests, never before, or you won't ever bother. Yeah. It's like a thing that's very difficult about having a disability like autism or ADHD, for example, because the strategies that are best for you to work in the world that we live in are something that a lot of people won't teach. That for a lot of people, they're like ways to optimize their time if they're like really focused individuals, let's say. But for us, they're just like ways to function normally, right? So all of those investments are just to like, you're doing the tips of like the guide of the highly efficient person, but you're doing it not to overperform, but to perform at the level of your peers. Okay. Oh my god. Bro, my friend was like cooking you there and you did nothing. Like boiling a potato. Is boiling a potato that bad? I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is just like a thing we need to be mindful of, just count your spoons. It's a philosophy that's good to have on YouTube as well, because on YouTube there's a lot of people who profit of drama and things like that. And something that I'm constantly confronted by is like people who make content off of making negative content about positive content, right? So how does this work? Basically, if you're someone who's out there putting out ideas or putting out your thoughts about things, you always risk yourself to engaging people who create content out of criticism, you know? So it's content that is based off saying that someone else is doing something wrong instead of they themselves doing something right. And the critique format, I think, is very well, not very, but it's like relatively easy to make. And if you have like no standards for doing like a good critique, then it's like even easier to make. So what do you do in that situation, right? Which is something that I wish some of my friends did more. You engage critique in a productive way, even if the people criticizing you are not being productive themselves. Wow. Oh. Ah! Or I can use natural gas, yeah. It's not like I'm talking about myself. I need the kettle to watch cold fat stuff, but I think I need to get out of the house before I can access the kettle. Yeah, maybe. Or I can use natural gas, yeah. But also I can feel more motivated and energized after getting a difficult achievement. That is true. Like, honestly, it's up to you to manage how you want to manage. Yeah. It does come down to ways to strategize, I guess. Wow, I am so slow, and he's so fast, and he's so strong, and I am so weak. He does a lot of damage with one hit, and I don't do enough with so many. I already lost so much money. I'm fighting him out of sunken cost. Yeah. Honestly, I've discovered later in life than I would have liked that I'm not someone who's really motivated by competition. I'm more motivated by cooperation. I never really enjoyed the feeling of like moving forward in such a way that me moving forward means that someone else has to move back necessarily. A lot of competition is like that, and I think it's fine that there's competition because competition can like actually drive uh, a kind of person who's driven to be very successful at what they do. But I think there should also be uh, more avenues for people who are not so dead set on living like that, because it's quite restrictive. I feel like a lot of the problems that we have on YouTube when it comes to drama and stuff comes from the fact that there are a lot of incentives for people who do not competition but hostility based, yeah, hostility based stuff. Yeah, and in YouTube, I I can see how it can work because there are a lot of people who are motivated by growing, you know, by doing well, by taking everything they can as fast as they can, and yeah, just taking that from others, you know. So I think if well channeled, that can be a very good impulse because we were talking about the Soviet Union a couple of minutes ago. Something that is very true is that if you were the kind of person that was very motivated by achievement, you know, and being recognized for your achievement, right? Like if you were the kind of kid in school that was like, teacher, me, you know, that kind of kid. And you like the recognition. Um, then yeah, you know, that's something that maybe uh, can get you far. But I'm just kind of aware these days that, at least in my case, that's not the kind of person that I am. Oh, great. Yes! We took down the bear. Woo! And we got a lot of money. That would have been good. That would have been good to have in combination with the money that I already had. I'm not competitive. I care about overcoming myself. I don't know how I compare to others. If only applied this philosophy outside of games. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, well, a lot of people apply it like outside of games. It's like this thing. I would say that most people are competitive outside of games, you know, in things like sports and what have you. I would like competitions to be fair, but having been in like competitive environments myself, like in things like competitive exams and stuff like that, I'm just recognizing increasingly that there's a lot of stuff that goes into competition that um, does not necessarily account for your performance, right? Like, you can just have a bad day where you have a bad exam, and that can affect like your performance. But because you had a bad exam and the exam was the evaluation, then that's just kind of where it ends, you know. Way. Yeah, and that sucks because then, you know, a lot of things can go wrong in a competition that don't necessarily have anything to do with yourself. And that's like a very difficult position to find yourself in, because even if you train a lot, you know, you can have a bad day. Yeah, bear down, but Grill is still out there. Yeah, there are lots of bears, lots of creatures out here still. I don't know what to what I'm supposed to do in this area yet. Like, I fought the bear because the bear was there, but I'm still very confused as for my objectives in Morth, this space. I abandon here the flesh of my body. Okay. Who are you, sir? Well, he seems focused. Lost grace. How have you been recently? Very good. I am happier than ever, but I'm also more ruins. But I'm also busier than ever. And I don't have enough time for being happy compared to the amount of time that I have to be busy. It's something like that. But even so, like very grateful for the position I'm in life right now. Yeah. Uh huh. Oh. What? This is not good. What? Make no suggestion. Yeah, yeah, lady. I don't wanna. I don't wanna start cutting heads. Sure. Hmm. Hmm. What did he say? Ah, okay. So he doesn't want to. Um. No, so he wants to kill Mesmer. I don't really care. So no more streams for the time being. No, there will be streams. I just need to schedule them. Like I have exams next week, and I should be studying, but I'm not. I also have like two homeworks that I need to do that I haven't done. He has, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, so he was charmed. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I thought he wanted to talk about the crosses, but I suppose he doesn't care anymore. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Put it behind you. Yeah. Um, I already bought your stuff. Okay. Well, we agree. We see each other eye to eye, my guy. Nicholas Cross. Wait, there's like a guy here as well. I wonder what he thinks now that the rune is broken. Yeah, so there will be streams. I will continue streaming. I just think I have like a busy week ahead, and then the week after that is like no. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hmm. Uh, uh, um. Fiolier. Uh. Okay, so you you are dealing with issues right now, my dude. Yeah, he's lovesick, as some people say. So sad. What's up with you, Freya? What do you have to say? Hmm. What do you intend to look into? Hmm. What if you become our enemy? What? Hmm. Ah, okay. So it's interesting. Like now that all of them are like free of the mind control, their personalities are showing, and they're uh, very complicated people. Not all of them are a bit more hmm determined by negative emotion. I want to say, yeah, they're all very concerning. Hmm. Should I go to the ruins? Maybe there's something in the ruins. Yes. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Um. Bow 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 bow. I am enjoying myself way too much for the kind of environment I'm in. What? Shadow Realm Rune. Oh, there's a hole in the ground there, huh? Is there an area that's more appealing to me right now for exploration? Right now I feel kind of aimless. Oh wait. That guy. Huh. Unfortunate. Mm. Okay, there's a tent there. Let's start with the tent. This world is so wide and I'm so small and I have no idea what I want to do. Ah. Okay, thank you. Ah. Ah. Your spears are really long. Oh, that guy has grace. I don't mean that in like the flattering way. He actually has grace. You can see it in his eyes. Yeah, he has like... He's blessed. He's a blessed individual. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. What if I go behind here? What would you do? Ooh. Nice, there we go. One down. Now let's go back to the tent. It's just like IRL, yeah? Like when someone has grace in their eyes? What do you mean? Nah, in this society, grace is like an objective characteristic, meaning that you have been like blessed by the god and you carry it in your eyes. Oh, it means that you are special, that you know, compared to other people who don't have grace, you are like more deserving of life. Grace makes you like warden of eternal life. Grace is just a name for what in reality is just a kind of magic. And the effect of the magic is that you can be made to go inside a tree, and when you do, you will like come back to life once you start dying. Ooh, okay, good fighter. Ooh, their armor looks cool though. Let me see if I can, how good it is compared to like other armors. Black Knight armor. It's mid. It's like a worse version of what I have on me right now. So sad. Yeah. Anyway, I just been doing like laps here because I wanted to take this guy's eyes. Yeah. All of this was for this. Oh, and a fragment. I guess that's... I can't believe it. He fucking killed me with 200,000 runes on my hands. That's like the runes of the bear and some additional money. Like, that's crazy. Okay. I'm just doing a hit and run. Going in there for my money and leaving with it. Shadows die twice. Okay. Is this a grace given lobster? What? No, there's two of them. What? What are these guys all about? Oh my god. I'm hearing a giant. Well, not a giant, but something really big taking big steps. Oh. It's not a giant, it's a dragon. And it's fighting knights. Okay, yeah, so it's a ghost flame dragon fighting like a group of knights. You know, I don't need to fight him right now. There's like a group of people giving him trouble, and honestly, they can continue doing that as far as I can. Let's go. Yeah. An omen killer. Fort of reprimand. Wow, you are strong. Broken. This looks like a torture place. Blessed bone shard. Let me see what that is. What was the sorting? Order of acquisition, yes. A bone fragment touched by the cold of the Skadu tree, broken from the remains of the warriors who perished in the realm of shadow. A blessing such as this is said to be the greatest honor that can be granted to the dead. Okay, so if this person was like honored, why is he like in an execution room? Okay, I'm guessing this is a place where people are punished. Traitors. The vibes here are awful. It's so uncomfortable because there's like no one there. Okay. Festive Greece. They were making a party out of killing that guy. Oh. Yeah, I guess you didn't think this through, huh? Ah! Wait. I see grace on the other side of whatever that is. Guidance of grace. Talking about dragons, why are dragons in Western culture seen as hostile? But dragons in China or Japan are more friendly mythological creatures. Dragons in the West were very diverse in their representation. But we need to keep in mind that with Christianity, everything that wasn't, you know, the Christian canon went through like a period of bad pressification, I want to say. Yes. So, for example, there are uh, many stories in the Western canon where the dragon is an analogy for Satan, or like an endorser of sin, or that kind of thing. The dragon is a symbol of, you know, satanic power, kinda. And from that framework, you use the dragon as a vehicle to communicate that this is like a very powerful being that has powers beyond the power of a human being, and that, evil has great power, and you as a person are like maybe limited in your ability to relate to that power. And so human beings that deal with dragons, or who treat dragons, or who interact with dragons, are often either heroes who do like legendary deeds, or they're people put in a position of trouble. Like you shouldn't be there. That's the thing. The dragon is malignant in Western culture because God is good, and the dragon is like not part of the Christian canon, so the dragon is like a representation of evil. But when it comes to many Eastern cultures, the dragon is just one of many spirits, and spirits, can be motivated by many things. They don't have to be like quote unquote evil, though they can be. It's more like, they operate under certain rules, and you are, as a person, empowered to confront them, I guess, but it's not something that you should do if you're smart. Yeah, like you don't fight the dragon. The dragon is there to represent like a force of nature, or a wheel of luck, or something like that, but it's not there to like, you're not supposed to give it trouble, and you'd be better off not giving trouble to a dragon. Yeah, it's that kind of thinking. Let me just sort these by item type. Where are the runes? Now I rest. And finally we have 50 faith. You can fight everything if you're brave enough. Yeah, I guess, but in the Christian mythos, it's really important that you understand that your role as a human being is not to fight Satan, because you are always going to lose. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I see. I see you use the magic of the crucible. I am familiar with it. Oh. Oh. Wait, shield, shield. Ah. Oh. Not bad. Ooh. 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 Okay. Ah. Well done. Ah. Yeah. Okay, so the thing with dragons is that you need to understand what a dragon means in Christianity. A dragon means a force that is divine. Well, not that is divine, but that is strong, but that you as a human shouldn't fight. Ah. Yeah, Christianity is very dead set on this idea that human beings can only achieve salvation through God. And one way to communicate that, one very clear way to communicate that is by saying there are certain evils or creatures or challenges in this world that are so powerful, that you alone, you on your own, you can't beat them. And so the best thing you can do is to either rely on God or rely on a godly person or rely on someone who's close to God. And that's kind of the thinking process of creating these larger things. Whereas in East Asia, which has been a lot more influenced by Buddhism, for example, divinity is something... it's not something outside of you, like outside of your body. It's something you can become. It's something that, through the path to enlightenment, everything that a dragon is empowered to do, you could be empowered to do. So it's more about different ways of thinking about divinity, I guess. You want a dragon? Congrats. Thank you. Yeah. The dragon, it means different things. It's an allegory for a different subject. Okay, I guess I already went up, but I haven't gone down. What's down? Oh. Ha 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 ha. Spirit gravestone. What's in here? Smithing stones. This is so bad. Now how do I get out of here? Huh. It's dead as just the bottom of a barrel, huh? Oh wait, there we go. Yeah. Oh. No! Ah. Got them both. Okay, let me just teleport here. I think we did what we can do. This fort is like empty. I'm always questioning whether Western and Eastern dragons should even be called by the same name. Well, I guess they're called by the same name because they're like conceptually a big lizard that flies. But yeah, you're right to point out that in practice they're very different creatures with very different things going on. Ugh. Marika's rune. Oh. Whoa. Oh! He's been punishing a lot of mistakes on it. Oof. Iris of Oculation. That looks like a talisman. Okay, well, I am here. What's next? This doesn't look like a place I've been to before. Mesmer Soldier's Ashes. Okay. Entertainment. Entertainment. Is this a new part of the castle? One I haven't been to before? Let's see. Oh yeah, it kind of is. Oh, dead end. Well, the years stop coming and they won't stop coming. Ah. Okay, so that guy's gone. There should be a way out somewhere around here. Maybe I can go down here. There we have a grace. A site of grace that I haven't been to before. So maybe I can just reach it. Wait, no. Oh, that would have been a bigger fall if I wasn't careful. That would have been bad. Yeah. Grace. Guidance of grace. There I go to my yellow light. But what's in here? Nothing. South. Well, I guess it was just like a short castle adventure. Sometimes those are fun. Whoop. Can I continue climbing? Nah, this horse is not a goat. Let's see. What if I went this way? Oh. Ah, this is so peaceful. It's not normal for this game to be so quiet for such long periods of time. Yeah. I've heard this was like a design feature of this game. It's very empty. There's a lot of emptiness. Emptiness. The DLC could have been as big as a game of its own, basically. But, you know, if they made it as densely packed as the main game was, but instead they created like a very cinematic experience, you know, very environmental experience. There's a lot of landscapism. Wah! let's go. Oh, another one of these. They're not terrible. These dungeons are not difficult, but what they are is very. Yeah, they have a certain enemy that I'm not a big fan of, because his whole point is that he's hard because his exterior is hard. You know, he's like tough on the exterior. And you're supposed to like go around him and hit him in specific ways, and I don't like that. Smith. If this was an assassin game, that would have been such a. Wow. He just didn't fight me at all. Oh yeah, there's one of them. Those things. Just let me go. I won't fight you. I won't give you trouble. But please, you yourself, do not give me trouble. Ooh. Oh, look at him come. He's slowly approaching. Oh, there's another one of you. No! Ah! Am I really gonna die for a stone? For a smithing stone of 3? Nah, I'm not. I am doing it. Yay. Oh. Okay. I need a plan. Just quickly go down here, grab this. Now up, 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 up. There we go. That's good enough. I don't need to kill that thing, just get it out of the way. Oh my god. Is there a guy here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh. Okay. Well, thanks for that. So what do I do here? I'm at a bit of a loss. Maybe if I go down? Okay, this is definitely an area I've not been to before. Oh, lever. It's... Yes, it moves that. Something here. Oh, I can close it. Well, I don't know why I would want to do that, but I've done it. Oh god. Not these fucking chuds. Let's go. Whatever. Ah! I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. Wow. What a way to end the expedition. No! I am quite weak against these things. Because they're built to counter me. Okay, because of the layout of the dungeon, I think I'm gonna have to go... I'm gonna have to walk it all over again. So sad. Okay, here, right turn. Super hot fire. Style, super hot fire. Da, 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 da. Okay. That room, I've been there. Here, I go down here. And here, there's a lever there. That lever opens a door. Just taking a look here because I didn't go here last time. Okay, now I'm ready to charge. Okay, if I wanted to do this right, what am I missing? The guy is coming, isn't he? Oh, look. He's stuck. Ah. Okay, now I can read them. Now I can read them. Too high up. No jumping off ahead. No jumping off ahead. Death ahead. Okay, so I'm not supposed to jump here. Then what is the purpose of this room? Could this be a friend? It's not a friend, no. Be wary of right. First off, right. Well, what does one do here? Lever! Lever! But, okay. Hit them where they're weakest. Yeah, I know. I am confused. What is this map about? What is being asked of me? Should I fight those guys? Uh, uh. Can you let me through? If I pull this lever, then that thing goes up. But then these guys, be wary of right. First off, right. Ugh. Is there something I'm missing? What do you guys think? Oh. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Oh. You know what? That's better. By the end of the day, that's a better situation. Yeah. It's a better situation because now my runes are broken, but outside of where I am. Yeah, so this way. Whoa. Yeah, so here's my money. Is it really the kind of thing where I need to fight them? Try attacking. See, the thing is that when I see something designed like that, my mind says don't fight it, rather go around it. Seems like the kind of thing that's designed to give trouble, but not to be fought. Be wary of left. Yeah, that guy. Whoa! This is a complicated dungeon, it's tickling my brain. What if there's something over there at the lava? What's up here? First off, skill. Dashing through, and then be wary of up. Yeah, I've been to this room before. Now, see, the thing is that I opened that, but then, what are the suggestions? What would I do? Oh, wait. Wait. I have an idea. Yes, yes. And then here is an elevator. Oh! Oh! Time for armament. First off, well done. Yay! I feel smart. I did it. Ancient meteoric ore greatsword. Yes. Okay. 90. Thank you. Thank you. Well, gotta go to sleep now. I'm tired. I very much enjoyed your stream. 90. Night. Thanks for coming. I think I'm gonna go soon as well. I don't think I want to play too long, especially since I have like homework and stuff I should probably do. Huh? Yeah, I've just been exploring the area, getting new items, but I'm not sure if I'm advancing the story yet, so I guess when I'm doing too much of that, you know, when you're sinking yourself in the exploration, that's a good way to enjoy open world games, but it's it's probably not the funniest thing to watch, I guess. Okay. So this looks like a main area of sorts. My guess is I'm not supposed to go there. At least not yet. So what I want to do is... now that all of this is more or less explored, I want to go east and see if I can descend. Journey to the east. Journey to the east. North. Oh yeah, that guy. Oof. didn't want to do that. It was an intrusive thought. Ooh. Shattered stone. Try down. I don't know if I want to try down. Down where? Oh god, yeah, no, I have to try down. But sad. Sad as death. So anticlimactic. Okay. You know what? I'm curious about one thing. Because we saw a great rune shatter, right? Do you remember that? In a past stream, down here there was a wall that was put up by Mikola. And I'm guessing that the wall might be gone now. Oh, okay, yeah, the wall is gone. This might be our last adventure. We're gonna see what's behind this tunnel, and that will be it. Oh! Okay, this doesn't look small. Whatever. Okay, can't use horse. Is that an omen? What are you? Oh, it's a sleepy omen. It's a monster of sleep. Saint Trina. What are those things? I don't think I... Ugh. Yeah, from my point of view, they're beyond my knowledge. I don't know what they are. They look like omen. Omen are yeah, when you're born with horns, that's what we call an omen, right? But these guys don't look like omen. I mean, they do. They kind of do. Scatter tree. Shadow. I need to... It's red shadow. What's up with you? Kindly Mikola, I see you've thrown away something you should not have under any circumstances. I will your salvation offer to those who cannot be saved, when you could not even save your other self. Ooh. I abandon here my love. Okay. We can find his love at the bottom of the barrel. That's not a good thing, Mikola. You should have more respect for yourself. Oh god. Oof. Oh my god. I am worried. Ooh. Ah. We're moving forward, I just don't know where. Ah. Where am I going? This is confusing. Time for revenge. I relate to you guys. You guys are funny. Nectar blood virgin. Smoothing stone. Where am I even going though? Okay, another Grace. That's good. Ah, Grace. Grace, my beloved. Take a nap. Let's take a nap. Skeleton ahead. Oh. What? This is a beefy skeleton. Huh. It's part of those who live in that. Oh. What are you? Oh. Whoa. A Grace. That's a Grace lion. Sam, the skeleton's been working out. Yeah. Okay. This seems to be a much more complicated area than what I may be able to like finish in a session realistically. Like it looks as a whole spot of its own. Just forward, never go back. Na 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 na. Where do I go from here though? Okay, you know what? You know what? Too complicated. Okay. Yeah, I think I guessed correctly. I thought it was gonna be like a small thing, but turns out it's not. It's actually like an entire area of the game what we saw. And yeah, I think it's prudent, in the interest of time, in the interest of the other things I want to do, that we call it a night here. Thank you all for attending. Um, for those of you who are watching the bot, this is the channel where I do streams. This I am a VTuber as well. This is my VTuber model. It's bound to change soon, so yeah, lots of things to look forward to. I will be taking my leave, but thank you all for coming. I will be turning off the stream now. And bye. Have fun with your homework. Bye, Hermit. I'll try. It's not like it's gonna be the funniest thing in the world, but yeah, I'll check if Nyanja's still here just in case I can help her with the potato. And yeah. Okay. See y'all. Bye bye.